So, Salut everyone. So in my past videos, I spoke about like a lab I'd done in this particular course, Machine Learning for Business Professionals by Google Cloud on Coursera. And for this video, after experimenting with it for a while and living with it for a while, I just wanted to talk about what this course is, give a review of my thoughts on this course, and do I recommend it, do I not recommend it. So let's get into it. Now, again, the name of the course is Machine Learning for Business Professionals by Google Cloud. And if you go to the course info on Coursera, it talks a little bit about what it is about, and it says an introduction to machine learning for non-technical business professionals. I love Google Cloud courses on Coursera, but I think it might be a bit misleading to say that this course is only for business professionals, because there is a technical lab in the course. So like there's a lab that you have to do on Coursera. You don't have to do it, but it's good. So I think that even though it's being marketed towards non-technical people, I think technical business professionals are the ones who are going to take or make the most out of this course. So for example, if let's say you're a product manager who is a bit technical and you have a product that involves machine learning, this is a course for you. Let's say you're like the head of engineering and you're trying to essentially convince your business people at your firm to add ML into some of your products. This is the course for you, because it's going to break it down in a way that as a technical person you can explain it to a non-technical person. I don't think that, let's say if you're like a business student at a college who's trying to get into machine learning, like this is essentially a course for you. If it's a course for you, if it's free and you don't have to pay for it like I did. But if you're going to pay for it, I don't think this course is something that you should pay for it if you're a student with no technical background trying to get into machine learning. And also, let's say like you're a technical student and you want to get a job in machine learning, so you're like, hey, I want to up my credentials by getting a course on Coursera. This will not be like a course that you try to show to a company you're interested in that, hey, I've done this course and so I should be given I don't know, like a job in machine learning engineering. This is not it. But let's say you're a product manager, a technical product manager. I think, technical product manager would benefit the most. Yeah, or let's say you're like a head of engineering, like I said, head of engineering, and you're a technical person who deals a lot with business people who have no technical background, and you're trying to explain what machine learning is essential to them. This is a great course for you to take. Yeah, so let's just get into it. They have financial aid, which is always a plus, which is amazing. I don't know how much this course costs. I think it's probably like $40 or $49. I don't know. I didn't pay for it, so I don't really know. So let's get into it. It says the level is intermediate. That is very essential that people look at this. I think most people, when they get into these MOC courses, either go for like really beginner stuff and they're like, oh, MOCs are too easy, or really hard stuff, and then they just quit. So I think you have to always check the level of the courses. So the courses that are online, there are so many online learning platforms, so many courses online, but all these courses are grouped under categories. If you're a beginner machine learning student, you don't want to take an expert level machine learning course because it might discourage you. If you're an expert machine learning engineer, you don't want to, take a beginner level course because you'd be like, oh, this too easy and you breeze through. But always find balance. And I think intermediate is the appropriate level for this course. It's I wouldn't say it's easy to follow along with, because some of it is a bit dense. But I've been taking a lot of like machine learning courses, so I am able to flow along with it. But coming from a non-technical background at all, like if you know no technical, it's going to be a bit dense. Some of the terms and the jargon to throw at you at the beginning is going to be like, ugh, but it's doable. It's doable. And quick labs, that's the advantage Google Cloud Platform courses, GCP courses on Coursera have. The quick labs are amazing. That I would give them. Google Cloud has some of the best online labs for learning ever, like the best. The only thing is that they give you just a limited amount of time, and whenever you close out or you sign out of your account, that's the sucky part. But if you're trying to learn, especially if you're trying to learn how to use cloud technology, you're trying to learn how to use GCPs particularly, the sandboxes in the form of quick labs are amazing too. Okay, now this is something that needs to be looked at a lot, because it says 4 weeks of study, 2 to 4 hours per week. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, this course takes 6 weeks. How are you able to finish it in 1 week? Or this course takes 10 weeks. How are you able to? You see, the commitment is that if you're spending just 2 to 4 hours each week on this, then it's going to take you 4 weeks to finish the course. So there's the assumption that every week you can spend between 2 and 4 hours. Okay, but for people who are really interested in this, because this course is not boring. Does that make sense? Especially with the labs involved. Like, it's not a boring course. It's something that is very interesting. The way the course instructor started, they started in such a way that like they bring in real life examples and how ML or machine learning is applied to it. Yeah, but we're going to get into the content, but it's not boring that if you have enough hours, you can commit to it. You can really go through the course itself, and it's not very, very super technical. So it's not like I don't want to name drop, but like the deep learning course by Andrew Ng, for example, the where you have to know a lot of things and the labs are very, dense. Yeah, this is not like that. This is a very easy to follow along with, and if you have more time, you can complete it between before the 4 weeks. Does that make sense? Yeah, because like 4 weeks does not mean like how many hours are in a week? I think 168 hours in a week. Yeah, so this 4 weeks right here, it doesn't mean that you're gonna do 168 hours every week for this, or like 40 hours. No, it's 2 to 4 hours. So if you have more time, you're going to be able to finish it early. Language is English. This is one of the very few courses that I've seen that don't have multiple languages, so Cloud could pick it up. But so many other courses have Chinese, German, French, Portuguese. I think on Coursera that I've seen so far. Yeah, because when are they gonna add Chi? Because I speak Chi. When are you guys gonna add Chi, Coursera? Okay. How the requirements simple. How to pass all graded assignments, which are the quizzes. Yeah, because the labs are not really graded. So you do the labs because you want to experiment with Google Cloud Platform, but you don't have to do the labs in order to complete this course. Yeah. So the user rated, yeah, I'll give it a 5-star. Yeah, it is a really good course. So let's get into it now. Hey, for me checking out my grades. Okay, let's get into week 1. Now with week 1, it's a mixture of videos, right, and quizzes, and then the lab. The videos are cut into short things like most people who've done Coursera. It's really a typical Coursera course. But one thing that I really love about Google Cloud Platform Coursera courses, especially for the labs, is that after you do the labs, so where's the lab? Building a chatbot. That was the first slide we did, yeah. So after you do the lab, right, get everything in order, you check. There's a video essentially running through the labs, This is standard for all Google Cloud platforms, and it's amazing. Yeah, so that's one advantage it has. But one thing that I really loved about this course is that before you begin the course, there's there's a quiz you have to take, right? And let's take it again and see, so that show you how it looks like. So this course is essentially trying to give you scenarios and for you to see whether or not machine learning is applicable in these scenarios, which is an amazing thing to do, especially for a course that says machine learning for business professionals, because you don't want to apply machine learning to a business problem that doesn't require machine learning, because it's too difficult or it's too simple or it's not specific enough. Yeah, so you need to find one that's just right. So going through this scenario will essentially let you know what to do. Yeah, I've already taken the course, I've already passed it, but this is one of the greatest 16 ones. And I think one thing it will tell you is that 4% of the people who take this course fail the first try, which is okay because Coursera gives you 3 tries at least. Before an 8-hour period, you have to wait to give you a chance to review all the course materials and then take it again, 3 times again and again and again and again and again. The future of learning. Now, yeah, I love understandings like why ML now, all of this is good. So AI responsibly. But one amazing thing that I'd like to show about this particular course is in course 2, which I really do appreciate, is that not only do they talk to you about technical and the business part, they also talk to you about some of the social implications of AI, because I know AI is huge right now and everyone is throwing it around, but there's certain things that negatively impact the use of AI, and Google Cloud instructors address it in this course through understanding what human biases is and how to develop fairness in ML. So that's a really good course, and the diversity of the instructors is amazing. There's kudos. I give them that. Because like Lack, who everyone who's ever taken a course on Coursera knows him. He's everywhere in every Google Cloud course on machine learning. He's like, I don't know, he's like the guru, I think. Yeah, he's like the Andrew Ang of Google Cloud. He's amazing. But they also brought other instructors, So for example, yeah. So like the head of AI, Valentine from Tama. Oh, amazing guy. I looked up his LinkedIn profile. Dope. And other guys and other people, other women, they bring a lot of instructors to it that have various perspectives. Not just they've worked in various types of machine learning, and they bring in various ideas into the course, which makes the course even richer. And I really do appreciate that. So overall, this is a great course, especially for people who have technical skills but interact a lot with the business side. So for example, engineering managers who have to go to meetings with business professionals and try to convince them why ML is needed in your product. If you're a startup founder who's trying to implement ML into your product. If you're a CTO who's trying to get your engineers on board with your product managers, etc. Like, this is a course that if you have some technical skills and you work on the business side, is great for. But I think that, like, if you're a purely non-technical person, it's gonna be a bit tricky. You can learn it, of course. You can learn anything. I believe that anybody can learn anything given enough time. But it's gonna be a bit tricky because some of the jargons are a bit dense, not too dense, but a bit dense. Let's say you've never seen a line of code in your life. You don't know anything about ML. Like, if you took up this course, you're gonna get a bit okay. You're gonna have to do a little bit more reading. But if you're a technical person who engages with a non-technical technical side of the business, you would love this course. So for example, if you're a technical program manager and you're heading up a project that includes ML, and you have to talk to both the engineers and the business side, that this is a great course for you. If you're a product manager, if you are an ML engineer and you're trying to get the business side of things to see the way your projects work or the timeline for your projects or how feasible ML is, this is a course you can take so that you understand how to explain it in a way. Yeah, so if you're in an organization and you're like a CEO, I think a CEO can benefit from this, except for like you maybe don't have time for the very technical part, but a CEO can benefit from this course. Yeah, overall, this is a really great course. It's a 5-star in my book. I know I probably give a lot of courses 5 stars, but I think Google Cloud has found that formula of being able to create interactive courses that don't necessarily push the products down the throats of the users, but essentially gets them to see why they would need, like, say, the Google Cloud platform, for example, for machine learning. So, great course. I highly recommend it for technical people who engage with non-technical people. Yeah, but overall, I think it's an amazing course, and it's 4 weeks, but it's not 4 weeks. Does that make sense? So, for example, if you have more than 2 to 4 hours a week, like I said, to spend on this, you could really knock it out of the park. Especially if you don't do the labs. If you're too busy to do the labs and you don't care about Google Cloud, but you care about what ML is, you can take all the video courses and not have to experiment with that. But if you're like me and you enjoy experimenting with new technologies, the labs are excellent. They really are. There's a chatbot. Oh, the chatbot is amazing. It's really exciting. Like, that was my first video, and you saw my first video. The chatbot is amazing, and all the other projects are also amazing. So you should definitely take this course if this falls in your ballpark. So thank you so much. This is just my little review, and if you enjoy these reviews, just hang in there. And hopefully next time we get you another review. So without further ado, thank you all for watching. Au revoir.